2005, I started the National Underclassmen Combines. That was the very first time that I ever seen an offer go out to juniors in their very first day of school. We actually ran our events primarily for freshmen and sophomores at that time period, and what we began to realize was the information and the testing results of those athletes on the not just at college campuses, but also at independently evaluated camps became very important. That independent evaluation and time they ran there that would then be submitted to college coaches became very important. As well as the video at that time, getting it up on YouTube, getting up video from the camps, though you could not directly send it to the college coaches, by putting it up on YouTube, they had access to it, and other sources from a video standpoint had access to that video so they could then see them at an independent camp against other athletes, not just teams in their league. So what I began to find was it was very important to get the information out there and to begin the marketing process of the football player from a recruiting standpoint. That encompasses the actual testing results that they have, how they do in skill evaluations, and making sure people have that information. One of the other big things that has happened with all the recruiting services that are out there and the quote-unquote press with respect to recruiting that is out there, getting information in the hands of those press personnel as well as those recruiting services so then they can do their part by covering the athletes, finding out more about them, and finding out what's going on in their recruiting process. That became very important, that independent information. What does that really do? I founded National Underclassmen Combines and nationalunderclassmen.com information by putting it out on the web, by putting that information out there and making it accessible to the college coaches and accessible to recruiters. What that did was it allowed them to sift through that information and find the results and begin to figure out which players they wanted to recruit. Important thing to understand is that when you go to independent events, there are no college coaches there. So what's important is that they get the information into the college coaches' hands. That's very important because they're most likely not going to offer you from going to an independent camp, but they will start recruiting you from that process. And if they are already recruiting you, it will enhance the process because of the fact that they're getting that information and finding out how you're doing against other top players. That is very important. Winning awards at camps is very important because it all goes into the marketing of the athlete and the press's information on that athlete.